right away, 6 a.m. Another innocent black guy who's standing on this side of the street by the 7-Eleven, not at a bus stop, just wants to stare. Look, all these innocent black men. It's good to know that society's standing up for them so they can be innocent among the masses, and they're protected by the law. They can be safe from people like me who want to hurt them. They can walk around drinking, be innocent, be safe and protected, because nobody wants to hurt them. They're an endangered species. The innocent black guy drinking wants to sit at the bus stop now. How can he be guilty if he's sitting at the bus stop? He's got the right to do it, right? You guys are right? I mean, it's 1 in a chance of a million that I could be right that some kind of criminal. I mean, we're not doing anything. We're not doing criminal. Leave the water on. That's him. See? It's the little things in life that count, huh? That make it worth it. Oh, so I walked. This is Allen in Colorado. That was San Gabriel, and I'm wrong. Look, he turned around. My bad. The innocent black guy that was at the bus stop was waiting for the bus. He just got off the bus. He got off at the bus stop there, crossed diagonally before he got to the curb there. When I pulled out my phone, turned around because he's innocent. You see? That's a motivational factor. Is he wants to preserve his innocence because it's no fun being guilty. And he's just strutting through the community, taking a double take. Unfortunately, I don't care how this sounds, because he's got a black hoodie on and he's really dark. You can't see when he. What do you call it? Turkey neck, chicken neck, or something like that. The safety and security, the luxury and rights that the society provides. Oh, how cute. He decides to cut down the corner into a neighborhood of houses where families, kids, and the elderly live. How cute. Oh, look, he's got his stuff over here. Stashed along somebody's house. For safety, he uses the safety and security that you guys produce in your community to leave his stuff so that he could do what? He can mosey on around and be innocent and not participate in any kind of criminal organization that is trying to, that is engaged in active, don't see the violence, and therefore it's innocent, right? So it's good that, isn't it cool that people allow him to stash his stuff? I mean, maybe it's his stuff, he could be just stealing it. How nice. Imagine what it'd be like if this was totally. Oh, look. How nice. Look at how brutal the police are. How malicious. Don't get me wrong, like I said, I've been a victim of police brutality. But the media, I mean, it's real, and I go with Will Smith's. It's not that it's happening more, it's getting recorded more. But for all the incidents that get recorded and that come out, again, this is humanity. There's no such thing as a perfect system. All of you people are involved in some fucking bullshit. Your fucked up family secrets. Work for companies that are doing fucked up things. I remember a girl that when I was Buddhist, she's all high and mighty. She worked for Fiji Water. Fiji Water is run by a fucking military dictatorship that makes it illegal for the people of Fiji to take the water out of the river, the fresh water, because they sell it. But you know, she didn't see that as, yeah, she saw Bush as corrupt, George Bush as corrupt and bad, but not her. You're all, this is reality. There are forces at play here that are beyond good and evil. More innocent. This is the whole morning. Oh, look. The youth gotta walk around the innocent. The two fine, innocent black guys sitting on the bikes. Just hanging out in the community. I don't want to get this guy. This guy's regular, homeless guy, reads books all the time. But I do want to get... Oh, I forgot I could do this. It's interesting because I had an interesting conversation right now too. I got to so okay, after the day before I put up my video that deals with Yahweh. Hey, how you doing? The day that I put up my video for Yahweh, I tried to get a video because I was walking up to an intersection. I was at the 7-Eleven actually I just came from, and this black guy was standing. It was about 2 block distance, and this black guy was standing and he was doing a gesture like, "Come here, dog, come here, dog." Oh wait, I think I got a card too. So he was like, "Come here, dog, come here, dog." It was a gesture, and that's in one of my videos that I do when I was at a couple of my videos when I was in Northridge. I went to the bus and then this homeless guy was coming right behind me. It was a Mexican guy, and he was all twacked out, so I started whistling and doing like a dog gesture, like, "Come here, dog, come here, dog." And then he deterred from the bus stop and walked away. So when I saw the black guy doing it, was like, oh, is this gonna be confrontational? What's up? You know, so I got the camera ready, but then by the way I was holding it, I oh, what do you know? I got but the way that I was holding it, let's see here, we got oh, out of state, EWD 970. Yesterday I noticed a lot too, out of state. I'm gonna do one a day at the beach with the Electric Mafia. But when oh, so he told me something about, when I got closer to him, he told me something about Jesus, and I was like, he wasn't. There's a type of boisterousness that's not confrontational. It's loud but not confrontational. And he was saying, you know Jesus and something like that. I was like, Jesus is white supremacist, and he's like, no. So then that day I did my video with starts with Yahweh. Okay, so the next morning I walking down Colorado, and the guy's same intersection. I got closer, and he's like, man, Yahweh loves you. And I was like, wow, okay, that's a funny coincidence, okay? So then this morning I see him, and he wants to have a more in-depth conversation, which is fine. And he's emphasized, he doesn't say Jesus anymore. Now he says Yahweh. And he's explaining to me how I don't understand. I'm very smart, and I know words that he doesn't know, but that Yahweh gave this earth to Abraham and Moses, and that God's bringing his kingdom back and renewing he's something like a new heaven. And he explained to me a new heaven means that he's going to take people of flesh and blood and put them in heaven to represent us, but the world belongs to the Hebrews he gave it to, and that's the way it has to be, and he's restoring this system. So like I don't okay, this is hard to explain. I don't know, I doubt that he's viewing my shit on YouTube. I have 9 views on that video. I doubt he's one of the views. But there is a medium, some kind of alternative YouTube that is used to relay my content to. Okay, now this is a hard thing. It's not just members of, because he's not a member of it or necessarily an asset, but he can access the same venue, and he gets his information, and in his mind he's trying to help me calm down and see things differently, so that because he thinks I'm struggling against the wrong forces, and he thinks it'd be best for me, which is obvious. I talked to him right now for a whole 5 minutes. He gave me a weird insight. He said, how many snails have you seen in life? I was like, okay. That's how it started off. He's like, how many dead snails? And I was like, none. He's like, exactly. Yahweh gave me that to tell you. He didn't say Jesus. Okay? He said Yahweh. So I was like, all right, well, thanks. I never thought about a snail like that. That's great insight. And he said, yeah, look at a snail. They're wise. And I'm going to use that as a poem. I told him I use that as a poem. But so there is a venue in which my content is shared. And so I don't know how many people watch my shit, but it would be interesting to see. But anyways, this was just another thing, Colorado Hill, just to show you the different levels of the Electric Mafia. We had the 2 guys on the bikes and the guy in the car with out-of-state plates. And yesterday when I went to the beach, I noticed one thing about going to the beach is it really pulls out vehicles. And the other thing too is that besides vehicles, well, I can go to the beach by myself and be totally acceptable. I even caught a young chick taking my video, taking a video of me or a picture of me, which I was ecstatic about. I was totally enthusiastic about that, because it was at Palisades, and I think that it's because I've been going there 3 years, and I've built up image reputation in that place of fitness and health and beauty, essentially. So in the midst of the Electric Mafia bullshit, there's this Palisades. Oh wait, I think he's back, because I haven't been seeing this year. So I wonder if my Palisades fan base, which is very broad, male, female, young and old, I don't think they all communicate with each other, but he's at least aware that I'm sort of back in the spin of things. It was nice to see the beach accessible. But yeah, like, it took a second to get used to this, but I love like a king, man. I don't know how to say it. I command a type of attention that brings the human mind to a focal point, good or bad. And it's shocking both either way, but it's thrilling too. But I don't think everybody is in on it. Because if you think that because I have a lot of videos that I think everybody is in on it, you don't take into consideration that I'm on the move all the day and I see lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of people. So I mean, the percentage wise, like I said, in the specific communities, I would say in the homeless community, it's huge portion. In the street gang community, it's 100%. There is no innocence in anybody that's a member of a street gang in this endeavor. There's no such thing as an innocent Southsider, an innocent Crip. That's period. It doesn't matter how they mumble, moan, whine, or defend themselves. That is a fucking fact. Within the homeless community, it's about, I would have to say, honestly, 40 to 60%. But there are 60 to 40% that are just struggling homeless people, that, like the guy that was trying to help me realize that I'm wasting my energies fighting the forces that I'm fighting. Here, there's a Honda Pilot. Beat up, is black, fucked up paint. But it was at the I thought it was when I went into 7-Eleven. There was a guy, a white guy that had a black shirt on that had a blue line flag, like to support the police. So I thought it was his car, but I guess when he left, when he left, I was inside. I got my coffee, and the Honda Pilot was still outside, but the brake lights were on, so I figured it was. Oh shit! I figured it was the white guy that supports the police, or had the shirt that supports the police. But then it just drove past me right now and turned up this street. So I was like, fuck it, I'll turn up this street. And it was trying to go slow. And so I put its brake lights on and pulled to the side right here. And this is the brake lights. So I think it's insinuating that it lives here to discourage me. But we'll see. And for all I know, there could be people that aren't involved in this surveilling because they did see my content. Because I mean, I put cities and shit like that, so maybe somebody in the community. But I got a feeling this car will drive away before I cross the next street. But I could be wrong. It could get out and go home. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, is it picking somebody up? There's a girl right here. Oh, this is a kind of house? What is this? Some kind of halfway house? Apartments, essentially? Oh. Oh, but just in case, it's 5VFA623 Ram sticker. Is it the white guy? Oh, what do you know? Oh. Call me suspicious. But we can be sure that it's not an Uber.